Wonderful. You're here sooner than I expected. I'm Neil Colburn, CEO of Jonferco.
Ren Otani, how can we help?
I don't want to keep you long. I understand you've had quite the journey from Albion. I hear that a war has broken out between different factions there. I expect the Argon Navy ordered you not to interfere.
Pretty much. Do you expect them to help us?
The military are scared. There are potential enemies on both sides, but I know there may also be allies. I long to see Albion again, and try to find old friends, and this can only happen if there is peace. So far, the Argon Navy has supported your story. There are Argon and Terran citizens stranded in a DeVries sector with a Plutarch flotilla guarding the gate and threatening approaching ships. It seems to me that your people are the only ones worth dealing with.
We're certainly open for new trade agreements, but this conflict isn't going to die down.
Give it time. I doubt the Xenon are going anywhere soon. I'll make arrangements to send a goodwill freighter to the Cantaran sector. It's been so long since we've had a new trade route.
If you can get us clearance to enter DeVries, I'm sure we can help smooth things over.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Trust Baze not to tell you that our mortal enemy is already in our laps. A jump gate opened up several weeks ago, leading to some strange system, very ominous and unwelcoming. Maelstrom, we call it. There was evidence from scout ships that it was in fact inhabited until recently. There were functional highways, shipwrecks of familiar designs, but no signs of life.
The military must have sent a fleet.
Half of our forces were sent in. The remainder waited behind in case something jumped directly back to our system using the gate. These were invasion tactics we saw during the Terran conflict. The exploring force found stations of familiar design, but once again, no signs of life. Then they woke up. They focused on engines and jump drives first, making escape near impossible. It's a gutsy move to strand a whole Argon fleet on your own doorstep, but the Xenon did the maths, and they knew they could win. And they certainly did. We lost a lot of people that day, even some ex-Terran pilots. Those decades together made us strong, but it seems to have allowed others to become even stronger. We lost Admiral Lido, so Baze took over command of the military. She's way out of her depth. We focus on developing new technology and maintaining ships and stations. Many ships use our engines and power systems. Since the gates shut down and our supply lines were cut, we have had to shift focus towards more efficient designs. I'm quite proud of how well we've handled our isolation. Jonferco was once one of the largest corporations with economic ties to several species across dozens of systems. I hope our other branches have fared as well as we have. We will not be able to open trade to DeVries until the military feel that they've secured the area. We will use this time to prepare. There are other corporations here who will jump at the chance to open new trade routes.
You want to invite competition?
There is little competition here, unfortunately. Each corporation has its own area of expertise. You will likely need food aid. That is the area of the CHOW Corporation. Start with them.
Will they need convincing?
I expect they are already making plans to exploit the new gate connection. What we need is a united front with all of the major corporations in agreement. It will be harder for the military to say no, and it will make us all that bit safer when making joint trade runs.
That sounds like a nice idea. Let's just hope other corporations see it the same way.
Leave the other CEOs to me. What you should do is to help raise the profile of your Heart of Albion faction. Help these corporations, and they will be more likely to help you. I'll send you some tips on how to get into their good books.
Thank you. The sooner we get aid to DeVries, the better.
It goes without saying. Be careful out there, and the best of luck.
Saving game just in case the police show up and decide to scan us.
So, we have Xenon on one side and Plutarch on the other, and we're running errands for corporations who don't want to help us.
Colburn seemed confident they'll come around.
We're first.
The CHOW Corporation.